All right, welcome back to Black Lodge Trivia Night. We are here again doing a little more Ultima 5. And last session we had, I thought went pretty well. Let me pull up my notes. I feel like we went to a number of shrines and meditated, although I think I have that wrong. At the time I was like, oh, I'll just meditate all the shrines and then I'll head down to the Codex, Ultimate Wisdom, and then bang them all out. I think you have to go to a shrine, meditate, get the quest, go to the Codex, go back, rinse and repeat. I don't think you can just, rack them all up and then knock them all down, so to speak. So we'll find out one way or another, but I think that's the case. And so I actually, I was doing a little bit of this earlier and I started recording it and I was like, this is a drag. Because I wasn't doing anything interesting. And so I just want to reiterate, I don't promise a full playthrough. There may come a time when I'm just like, you know what, it's just too tedious. Even if it's not too tedious for me to play, it might be too tedious to record. It's just not that interesting. But if you look at my party, I looked like I took a little bit of damage on Jana there, but you can see I have about 2,400 gold. I tried to get a pirate ship to come close to shore. Actually, I've only seen one ship the whole time. You saw it on stream. I don't know where they all are. But there you go. So I couldn't get a ship to come, and I decided I need to buy one to get things going. So I just did the trick where you go into the basement of Lord British's castle. Without leaving the floor, you just spend as much time as you can in the basement. I didn't do it too many times because, this kind of exploit is tedious, but just went into the chest, grabbed a bunch of stuff, let those chests respawn, grabbed it again, did it a few times until I got 2,400 gold so that I could buy a ship. We're here in Minok, and we're going to look at a frigate. Now, it's interesting, when I looked in the clue book for this game, the prices are a lot lower than what I'm seeing, so I don't know if Karma modifies that. I don't. Oh, Jana, no. Let's see what happens if I have Sir Coop become the active person. I'm just curious. So it was 1031. And it's 1099 for me. So there's some difference. I don't. Let's see if it's stats, intelligence, maybe. I'm just curious. 18, 16, 17, 21, 18, 17. I wonder if it's intelligence. Is that a thing from other games? I don't recall. Okay, so in that case, let's make Jana the active player. Yes. Frigate? Yes. Soul, thou canst take the delivery at the docks outside the city. Is there anything else? No. So there we go. We just bought our first frigate. And like I said, I started recording it and I was just like, this is a little painful, I think, if I were watching, I would think I would find it a little painful to watch. So I decided to just fast forward a little bit. And maybe I'll do that a few times. And that's the thing, I could have done it like during my Darklands playthrough. I think I was talking about how, I needed to redo a bunch of stuff because my characters weren't sort of specced out quite right. You need to sort of optimize a little bit. And it looks like, I'm looking through the clue book here really quickly. Like, it looks like other places sell frigates cheaper, but you need a boat to get there. Like Gelholm, which is where I've been trying to go the whole time, I think is a little bit cheaper than this place. But again, you can't get out there. And then maybe Buccaneer's Den, which again, if you know the game, is an island out in the water. They might be a little cheaper. I want to swing before we... Okay. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I think we sort of did the best we could for getting a boat at the moment. So next step is to... I want to go to you. I've got 1,400 left. Have to check. Fuck you. No, let's see what happens. Let's just see if we escape. Nope. Okay. All right, here we go. Put on the map. And let's reboot this sucker. Am I save scumming? 100%. Do I care? No. I'm not dealing with that. Give me half your money. It's just, again, because like might be tricky to get out of town, but yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Okay, so we're gonna buy the boat again. Now we know that it looks like intelligence modifies prices. Journey onward. Jana's the person. Yes. Frigate. Yes. No. Okay, so now we need to get to U. The city of U. Dost thou wish to leave? Absolutely. You can see our boat over here. Okay, I'm just gonna run away. And then we're gonna board. Get a little sea chanty going. Okay, so we need to get from Minok, which again is in the way up north. Yeah, way up north. Slightly center right. Above the... If you go up from the Ultima 5 graphic straight up, that's basically... the Ultima 5 in the middle of the map straight up. That's basically where we're at. We need to get... I want to get to U, which I believe is northwest. So we want to basically skirt the northern part of this landmass and get to U. So you can see south rowing. I think that's because... let me just see if there's something I need to do with ships. There's east winds, and we're trying to... I feel like we're trying to go into the wind, so that might be part of it. But let me just make sure there's nothing we need to do in terms of sails. Like unfurl sails. It doesn't look like it. So... So we're just going to sort of hug the landmass. Until we can get to general area of U. I have a feeling I need to go up and above. Now, frigates can't go in shallow water, so you gotta be a little careful of that. But they do come with a skiff. Okay, so we're at the... So if you look on the map, we started in Minok, go left 2 of those peninsulas sticking up north into the water. You see the little shrine. So we're getting pretty close. We're gonna go around the horn and down and see if we can get near that river tributary inlets in the northwestern part of the map. We'll get around there and see if we can get close. I don't know what happens. I think your boat will stay where you leave it. I'm hoping. So I think we're pretty close. Let's ignite a torch. What I'm hoping to do is find... Okay, so... So I think it's going to be very easy to lose the ship. That's my fear. There's a moon gate, okay. Sure we don't take that. We're gonna hole up. 9 hours, set a watch, of course. I'll take the first watch. I just want to make sure we don't forget where the ship is and lose it, because that would be... I probably should save. But I fear the way things like disappear in this game when you don't... there we go. Okay. Like when you reset a level, you go up. That's what I was scared of, but it seems like... Luckily, and I guess it would have to, it makes sense, the boats have a permanence to them, which I think helps. What I'm looking to do is I'm trying to go to the armory here, because I have 1,400 gold. I'm going to buy, I want to buy a magic axe for 1,370, yes. So I'm kind of broke, but if I ever need money, I know what to do, and it's not glamorous, but gets the job done. I wonder if I can sell. If there's anything I have to sell just to get a little money back. I can sell leather helm, sure. Sell another leather helm, why not? Sell a small shield. Leather armor. Sell a couple daggers, a couple slings. Club, flame oil, short sword, mace. Alright, building up a little bit. These are worth some money. Let's sell the hammer. I'm a hammer guy, I admit, but not the two-handed hammers. I like the war hammers and stuff in role-playing games, one-handed hammers. So let's sell that. 54 is not bad. We're going to keep the magic axe. Got some rings. Again, a lot of this came from when, you know, a couple of silver swords. A lot of those things came from when I was pillaging under Lord British's castle. I don't know how random it is, but it does seem to have some degree of randomness, because one of the things I got was a magic bow for Iolo. So, Iolo's got a magic weapon at the moment, but unfortunately still needs ammo. But we've picked up our first magic axe, and we're going to give it to... Give it to me, Sir Coop. I was debating, do I give it to the ranged people so that it sort of upgrades from a sling to something more potent? And I can have, like, decent melee weapons, but, I don't know. Iola's got a magic bow. Let's give it to Jana. See if she can... She's got a sling, so let's go from a sling to a magic axe. And then let's stick a ring on her. Protection ring, why not? Amulet of Turning, why not? Oh, oop, let's get out of here. Okay. Dost thou leave? Yeah, let's go make sure our ship is still there. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game one more time. Let's bring up the map. Okay, so you can see we're in the northwest corner. What we're trying to get to is Jelome, which is all the way in the southwest corner. Those little series of islands down there. That's where we're going to head. Now, in part of like my grinding, I did talk to somebody who told me if you see between us and Jelome, there's like a couple of islands. One is Scarabray, which we've been to with the Moon Gate. Below that, a little bit further onto the ocean, is sort of a mountainous island. We were told to go there and speak to somebody. And then once that happened, I was like, okay, I can't just grind any way I want. I gotta find a sort of non-story forwarding way to do this. So I might stop by there on the way, but let's board the skiff. Let's board... So it says we're always rowing. The winds are calm. That might be why. And again, there might be scrolls and spells that change the wind. East winds. Okay, so you see when we're... Oh, now it's south winds. The winds change pretty... So now they're going west, so... What I was about to say is one of the times it didn't say we were rowing. Head south, so... But the winds change so frequently that it feels like a little bit of a mess. Now, one, don't know where we are. I find it a little precarious to row at night. because, I mean, you just burn torches, but which will help you avoid being attacked in some ways, but what it won't do is it's hard to tell where you are. Oh, here we go. Sir Coop. Shimino. Bueno with a sling. Don't think there's rain. Nope, there is. There we go. Magic axe. And of course she's stuck in the backfield. Sir Coop's gonna take about a week and a half to get there. Line of sight? Can't tell. Can't tell if it's Aiolo with bare hands. Is Aiolo out of arrows? Ooh, that's not good. There you go. Got some cloth armor. Are we really out of arrows? Quarrels, right? That's... Did I screw something up in Magic Bow? No ammunition. Quarrels, are they, those are crossbows? Arrows. Okay, yeah, they're for crossbows. Let's do 8 hours, yes. And Aiolo will take a watch. Oops, still got the map up. Sorry about that. That's fucking... I cannot be... I don't know why I'm... I don't know why I can't be trusted to remember to turn off the map. I'm not going to fight these things. If you're familiar with D&D or basically any role-playing game, these will multiply. Every time you hit it. I don't know if it's like in D&D, if you hit them with a blunt weapon, they don't multiply. But I feel like here, when I was grinding, I did run into them, and I felt like it didn't matter what maybe if you hit them with fire or something, but I'm not doing this. Oh, there we go. Board. Yeah, I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering to hit the map on my way out. I don't know where we are. I'm looking for Scarab Bray as a reference point. And I'm hoping they're Scarab Bray. Okay. So now that I don't trust myself with the map, let's turn on the map. So you can see we're sort of center far left. You see that little moon gate? That's where we are. So we need to head south to the mountainous island and then south again to Gelholm. Okay. So let's go a little out and then down. Yeah, this looks like the mountainous island, so that's good. Now we don't have there in this game, I don't know if I'm spoiling something. There's climbing gear. We don't have the climbing gear, obviously. So if there's something, like if there's a hold there in the mountains that we're trying to get to, we can't get to it. So that's good to know. Let's see, exit, get, board. Okay, so now what you want to do is when you see enemies, you have cannon now that you can use to dispatch them pretty quickly. Okay, so we'll go in a little bit, then down, and then hopefully we'll hit the islands of Gelholm. There we go. Okay, we're gonna exit, pull up. 9 hours. Yes, how are we doing on food? Okay, we're starting to run a little low. Okay, the map's off, thank God. Yeah, I do all that all the time, and if it wasn't that, it's, forgetting to unmute my mic. Like, I don't know why I can't get, like, a pattern down so that I don't keep making the same mistakes. Let's have Julie take a watch. But it's really, I gotta say, it's really infuriating. It's a drag. Let's use magic carpet to get the rest of the way. Here we go. We've made it to... Oh, there's a dock. What are we doing? Come on. Let's be civilized about this. Get. Board. Now, again, my understanding... Yep, there's a shrine. So we're going to try and get that mantra. Trying to remember, some version of this game did not have this much music, and I don't know which one it was. Let's enter. Shell home, let's see what it says. Blackthorn's Law of Valor. Okay, so let me get my notebook going. Gel home. And we're looking for the mantra of valor. Power words for whatever. I think I've gotten it a little bit better now, although it's not working the way I hoped. I think I've made it a little better. Why, I thought I was going to be able to hear my voice just a little bit, and I currently don't. When I was trying to dial in my EQ settings a little bit, I could definitely hear my voice a little bit, and I need to figure out how to get just a touch. Like when I was, so if you haven't watched the freelancer stuff, I recently swapped out my Rodecaster Pro 2 and I sold it for a Roland Bridgecast X. Smaller footprint, does everything I need to do once I sort of figured out. I had to do this with the Rodecaster too. It's like, how do I make it do what I want it to do? Because it's not 100% perfect. It was a really good device. And so I thought I had it set up so that I would hear just a hint of, in the Rodecaster, you heard a lot of my voice. Anyway, and so it was just giving me just a little bit of a hint, which I was like, oh, this is perfect, because I'm getting just enough. I'm trying to get to that tree, maybe. It's getting just enough to tell me I'm talking, but not enough to really hear it. No, I don't want to leave. And that was perfect. Just like, again, just a hint. I can't go down. No. So I probably said this. There's a dead tree somewhere here in town, and it's got a magic axe in it. So the question is, how do I get out? And I think it's that tree right there. Not seeing any magic secret doors. Anyway, so I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. This is perfect. But now that I'm back in game, I'm not hearing it. Okay, no secret doors here. Right? Oh, no, there is. Okay. I hope I remember this right. There we go. Magic axe. Yes. Search. That's it. Okay. Who gets the next magic axe? We got a magic bow for Iolo. I think we hooked up Jana. Right? Ready? What's she using? Can she wear leather instead of cloth? There we go. Can she wear a helmet? Leather helm. She's got that going. Can she use a small shield? She can. And she's got a magic axe. Okay, so she's in good shape. Let's ready. Iolo's got the magic bow, so he's okay for now once we get him some arrows. Gweno. Leather. Can't do a large shield, I don't think. Let's get rid of that. And give you a magic axe. Okay. It's ready. Aiello, because we have a few arrows now. 5. That's not much, but so we need to get him some more, but we're short on money. This is dumb. I should sell the halberd because at some point we're just going to be rolling deep in magic axes, so why? You know what? Let's get out of here. Let's hole up. Okay. Magic axes have a lot of range. Like, I think they can go the whole board. We miss a lot. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if it matters attacking on diagonals or not. It certainly doesn't matter with ranged weapons. Yeah, so you just, you know, take them out from anywhere on the map and you're good. There we go. All right, Moongate's going. Let's do 9 hours. Yeah, let's set a watch, stand guard. Shimino. Anyway, so yeah, so I gotta figure out how to get this, just that hint. You know, it's like the classic dual bus kind of mixer. You know, the Rode Procaster, I don't think was quite like this, but okay, the Apparition. Let's see if we... Nope, no levels yet. But this one's one of those things like the, you know, Go XLR, I think, and like the Elgato stuff where you have like a stream mix and your monitor mix. And so I think the beacon stuff is like that. So I just need to figure out how to... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, what else can we do while we're here? You know what? Let's hop on board the boat. We don't have the info we need to meditate at the shrine, but we have meditated at a shrine. I just don't know which one we've meditated at recently. So what we're gonna do is let's find out if the world is round. I think it is. Okay, so I think hopefully we are now in the lower rightmost corner on that island with like again, so let's see if we can get to Again, what I need to do is I need to basically not take my finger off the map button until I turn it off. So let's see if we can find our way into the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom and start dealing with these shrines. Okay, I think we want to get to the Codex from the southern edge of the map. Maybe here. So let's exit. And then exit again. You can take skiffs up, short riverways and stuff, but we don't need to because we cheated and knew about the magic carpet. So let's look. Know that ye may only pass if on a sacred quest. We definitely are. I just don't know for which. Pass seeker. Okay. Well, let's enter. Enter the shrine of the Codex. The Codex of Ultimate Wisdom lies before thee. Now the problem is I don't know what was the last one we did. The book is open to the page thou dost seek. Upon the hallowed page thou dost read. A dishonest life. Okay, so honesty. Let me just bring up my notes just in case we need a mantra. Yeah, I just need to leave my finger on the map button until I'm done. That's the thing, I need to figure out systems that, like, what is the thing that I do every time to make sure I don't screw it up. And yeah, and then I just need to figure out how to get just a smidge of monitoring of my voice so I can just get the slightest tinge to know what's happening. Okay. The mantra for honesty is A-H-M, just in case we need it. A dishonest life brings unto thee temporary gain, but forsakes the permanent. Okay. So what we could do now is we could go back to the Shrine of Honesty. Okay, we're going to blow a torch on this, and we're going to make our way back to Gelhelm. Honesty... Is honesty... U is justice. Is it Moonglow? Like, is it just north of us? You know what? I actually might... Let me just quickly Google that. Where is the Shrine of Honesty Ultima 5? I'm seeing stuff about Baldur's Gate 3. Is he located on... No, that's not true. Yeah, it's near Moonglow, and I think Moonglow is right above us, so maybe I'll just do that. Baldur's Gate 3. I have not played that. I very, very much want to play that, but that is going to be... If I haven't mentioned it here, I probably have somewhere. Like, my brother and I do a lot of... Once a week, we spend a number of hours doing a co-op game. Currently, we're playing Wasteland 3. Okay, I don't have the map on. I've got my microphone. Okay. And it is overall mostly very good. Ooh, that was close. But my fear is that when we get through it, we will be... tactical RPG turn-based out. So my fear is that I'm going to miss the island again. It's just... Whoops. You really want to... 34. My karma really took a dive. I don't know if that's because I was just plundering British's castle over and over. Oh, it's lit by a moon glow. Okay, so we got a moon gate. Let's look at the map and see where that is. Okay, so I think that's telling me that it's we are on the southern part of where we are where we want to be is what I was about to say. I don't know if Moonglow has a dock. You want to kill those things with the cannons because fighting them gets really tedious on board a ship because you cannot because they're usually it's all ranged, which is why you want magic axes, and there's only certain places where you can have line of sight given the way the ship works. So it's a little bit of a tedious thing to fight on, unless it's a pirate ship, because then they're, you know, human creatures that don't have a ton of ranged weapons and attacks, and there's like there's two ships and there's a boarding thing going on, so you can mix it up a little easier. Moonglow, oh, I want the shrine though. The shrine is north of here, so I'm not actually looking to go to Moonglow. I'm looking to go to the island north of it. So let's do that. Okay, let's see if we can get there from here. And then once we, you know, sort of do this, then we just have to... Okay, Shrine of Honesty, what did I say was honesty? Did I say that? AHM, yes. Okay, so well done. That means we completed this quest and we gained an intelligence. So we're going to get some stat boosts from doing the 8. So now I can check off honesty as being done. And that's what you do. You do that 8 times. But for now, let's look at the map real quick. So we're over there in the west. Is there a shrine? There's a shrine right over there in the desert. Maybe we can hit that one, meditate, and then cut down and do another one. Okay. See what I did? Turn the map off. Goddamn professional. I don't think I need... Okay, so I need to remember, okay, so I'm near the shrine. I'm just going to take my magic carpet because it's shallow waters. Let's see which shrine this is. Sacrifice. Sacrifice is Ka, C-H-A. C-A-H, I'm sorry. I think I transposed 2 of those letters. Okay, so now we got that one. Now I have to say, like, when I was a kid, like, this was just mind-blowing. And in my head, we spent 100 hours figuring all this out. You know, there was no internet, obviously. Where are we? We're there, so we need to... Oh, shit. See, this is what I was talking about. And there's no way to retreat. So what we need to do is we need to have the melee people... Magic bow. Sling. Sling's definitely not what we want. Magic axe is... Oh, wait. Can they hit it? Oh, man. That's the case. So you're seeing here, you need to... Let me see if I can hit them over the side of the boat. I can. Okay, good. That's what I wasn't sure of. I thought you had to have line of sight from those little side ports. But now you can see why you want the magic axe, because you just... Oh, Shamina's poisoned? Okay. You don't have to move. You just tag them. There we go. So we're going to have Janna cast Anox on... Ooh. So how do we do that? Let's see. I remember buying Mix. I remember buying stuff specifically for Anox. Let's look at the spellbook. Spellbooks are the 8 circles. Second circle. Mani is... Oh, Mani would be probably good. Anzu and Nox is garlic and ginseng. So let's do that. Again, like so many, like... let's do 10. Done. You know, there's like all these systems that I think when I was younger just blew me away because, you know, you didn't see these, you didn't see all of this in every RPG. Now every RPG is, you know, crafting heavy and just, you know, to the point where, you know, some people are like, you know, it's now actually just ruining games. Like, you know, people are like, you know, I wish I could have done a little less crafting in Fallout 4. You know, I don't know if that's... Oh, there's a ship. Here we go. So now you're seeing like the full-blown... And we have a terrible setup here. What we want is we want Shimino and Coop blocking everything. We need to get Iolo back. Need to get Janna back. Now, this is how you get a ship, though, and it's frustrating that it just didn't happen until... Okay, so this is sort of the setup you want. As I take shots at my own guy. Bare hands, that means I'm out of arrows, because I really haven't been into a gel home yet. Second time he hit him. Perfect. Janna seems a little unstable with that magic axe. Gweno's got a magic axe, just throwing it all over the place. Iolo's basically down for the count. There we go, finally. Did that hit Shimino? Okay. I'm throwing it diagonal up to the right and just kind of whips it far left. It's like, oh, okay. Again, Sir Coop. Getting a lot of friendly fire in this fight. Nice. Ooh, okay. Trapped with acid. I'll take acid because then you don't have to spend resources to cure it. Bare hands. Food is becoming a problem. I gotta be careful. So Maybe I should be making my way to Gelhome. Again, you can see just nowhere on the battlefield is safe from a magic weapon. So it just makes combat go way faster. It does take away, you know, the positioning and the things like that that can make combat tactical and interesting, especially given for like an older title. But saves a lot of time. I may have said this before, but if I haven't, or if not on the Ultima streams, you haven't seen the other ones, the old gold box games, the old D&D gold box games had really good turn-based tactical combat. I'm not gonna lie. The trick with this tactical combat is that it was, you know, again, at the time we were fascinated by it, but there's not a lot of options. Like, when, you know, I was mentioning like Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't played that one. I have played Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. And the things you can do in that turn-based tactical system are, it's crazy. There's so many options. There's so many things to think about. I'm sure Baldur's Gate 3 is similar. And the gold box games, not that they were, you know, they still pale in comparison to like Divinity Original Sin stuff, but there were some options on the table, some spells. Here, I'm sure there's spells we could be casting, but magic axes are just so much. And there you go. Now I would have a boat if I wanted it. And I wish I could remember where I am, because that might stay. I think I'm near the Moonglow Island, so I'll have to remember. I'm hoping if I go straight south, I'll run into Shrine Island. So I think I can get to that boat by magic carpet. So that's important. So if something happens to this one. Okay, Ultimate Codex before thee. It's open to the page that we seek. On the hallowed page thou dost read. Only a detested life owes its pleasures to another's pain. I gotta tell you, given the current political climate, I'm trying not to get too political on here, but is Ultima 5 now more relevant than ever? Oh my goodness. Is the idea of a moral compass dead, basically? So we're going to shoot straight north until we hopefully... Okay, so we're near Moonglow now. Okay. So that's the Moonglow Lighthouse. Need to cut a little further west. There we go. Again, we're just going to bang this one out, and then I need to... I should figure out food. Have I been here? if I've been here. I don't recall if I've been here. What's this place called? Okay, let's it's interesting that there's darkness behind the clock. Oh no, okay, I was just line of sight stuff. Okay, let's talk. You see a huge horned leather-winged demon. Sinvral. I don't know what the name of this place is, but I'm just going to call it Sinvral. And it'll be a conversation of one. But that's okay. Let's see what he has to say. Was it Sin? And then we did go with an apostrophe and then another capital V R A A L. I wonder. If they have thoughts of what the next story is going to be when they're making this one. If you know where Ultima 6 very much involves the demons. And so I'm wondering, did they know Ultima 6 might have something to do with that, or do they just only focus on this story? There's no bigger picture until they, you know, because they talk about this being like the Avatar trilogy, 4, 5, 6. So was that actually in any way planned, or was it just worked out that way? I once served the mighty Astaroth. That was long ago. I'm going to say served Astaroth. Okay. Speak not that name in too loud of a voice, lest thou summon the Shadowlord of hatred. Uh-oh. Here we go. Go back to my main notes, because I think we might have potentially just gotten the final Shadowlord name. Yeah, we did. Astaroth. Okay, good for us. So now we've gotten all 3 names of the Shadowlords. We've got 5 mantras for the shrines. And only a few, like maybe only 1 word of power. So we're sort of falling behind there. Although I will say I'm not dying to go into the dungeons. As I said, keep saying, like, I don't promise a full playthrough. The parts of this that are going to stall are probably either dungeons or in the underworld, because it's a little tedious. So, hatred? Oop. Beware, for they who yell their names oft die at the will of the foul wraiths. No longer do I serve evil, for deep below the earth did the once and true king show me the path of virtue. Okay, British. Here's the thing. Ultima 6, yeah, whatever. Involves the demons. I'd be curious to know, or were they completely isolated? I can only tell thee that he has turned me from the ways of darkness, but I'll have no such luck with the Shadowlords. Luck? British? Let's go back a little bit. Speak, hatred. Name? No. Names? Does that change it? No. Wraith. Okay. King? Okay. Okay, I mean, good stuff. We have checked another box. Oh man, do I? No, it's only 1. And this poor fellow probably needs it more than I do at the moment. Okay, let's see if we can find this, There we go. Okay, Shrine of... Sacrifice. And we're looking for... Is it Ka? Yeah, C-A-H. Shit, did I not do it? Oh well. Okay, we need to... get back to our boat, which now I'm realizing I might not remember exactly where it is. I think it's off the island Moonglow on the western side. No, it's not. Did I just run the I parked it just below the hut. There we go. I think one of the areas around Britain sells cheap food. How much money do I have? There's a dock here, so let's put it in dock. What I should do if I were smart is I would put this one in a dock, leave it here, and then go get the other one that's off the eastern shore of Moonglow. One of these towns... Nope, but it doesn't matter because it's nighttime, so let's exit. Nope. 0. Let's get. Now hole up. 9 hours. Who's in decent shape? Shimino's in decent shape. Okay, so Britain sells arrows. That could be helpful. But we need to focus on food. Are one of these towns where you go? Losing track. I thought one of these places sold cheap food. I could steal the food, but I don't really want to do that. So what do we got? 337 gold. Let's see. Yes, serve the wine's cheese. $30 gold for 6. That's that sounds awful. Let's not do that again. Okay, so we can't buy food here. Oh, this is the ship, right? Oh, okay. We're all going somewhere to eat. Or are they going... Now, really quickly, is Sir Coop... Does he have a ring on? Because I feel like we used to have a regeneration ring. I thought we had 2, but apparently I have 1 and Shimino's wearing it. See, Warfare, yes. Rations. Each pack of 25 will cost 21. I feel like we could do a little cheaper than that, but I'm not going to sweat it for now. I'm going to take 5. No. Okay, that's a start. And then again, if I need money, and maybe I should do it while I'm here. I can go raid the basement of Lord British's castle. I go those bows, sure. Do we have anything to sell? Sell some cloth. Sell some slings. The quarrels, we don't deal in used ammunition. Okay, sure. Okay, helm. So we've got some armor as well, but nobody seems to be strong enough to... I'm gonna sell that. Let's sell that. 2 invisible rings. Let's get some arrows. D. Quiver full of fine arrows will cost thee 14. How many will thou take? A quiver, do you think that's like 20? Take 10. Will thou take it? Yes. Oh, interesting. I can't carry anymore? Let's see. How many? Okay, so let's have him... Oh, 99 arrows. Okay, okay. So I guess a quiver maxes out 99. That's good to know. Let's rearm that. And, can he do a chain coif? He's got chain armor, so he's already up that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anybody was strong enough to wear a plate. So while I'm here, let me get a little bit more food. Just so we're good to go for a while. Okay, let's do 10. No, okay, good. We're good to go. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be smart. We're gonna go get that other boat. Okay, so there's a hut here in the swamp. Is this the one that had the mouse that we could talk to? I think we're just north of the Ultima 5 logo in the map. There's that little sort of yellowish area. I think in this case that means swamp, the little tributary going east to west into the inland. I think that's where we are. So let's keep heading. Yeah, we basically want to go straight west, but I have a feeling we're going to hit some deep water. So let me hug the shore a little. Because I gotta say, like, as much as I get used to looking at the walls for hidden doors, looking at the water always sort of wigs my eyes out a little bit. Okay, so we've hit the desert, so let's see if we can start heading south. This might be the island with the shrine on it, maybe? But let's keep going south. There we go. Now let's just make sure I still have my magic carpet. That's what just want to make sure we have it. Use. We do. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got 2 boats. And we got the sacrifice. I don't know if, did I already do did I screw up the order? Am I forgetting? Okay, again, we're back. I just don't recall getting the stat bonus for sacrifice. That's why. Yeah, only a detested life owes his pleasure. But I remember reading that. Okay, moon glows. Okay, so if this doesn't work, then I must have already done it, and I'm just forgetting. Maybe I already did it. Something's weird here. Okay. Let's, whoops, I just ran into a cactus. Oop, shit. Okay, so I got my fighters in the right spot, but, again, I feel like I'm getting lightly wounded. Okay, I feel like line of sight is preventing me from taking the shots where it didn't the first time, and I don't know why. Oh, maybe because the... Okay. Oh. Critical. Okay. Need to revive a companion. Where can I... let's see. East Brittany. Basically, I need to know, is there a place that will do it cheap? Trinsic can do it. Minok. It's 200. Does that mean it's the cheapest? Again, that's why you want to make sure you are tracking enemies in the ocean. So you can shoot them with cannons instead of actually fighting them. Because if you have to fight them, you might die. So I'm looking at the clue book to get prices. And the scan that comes with the GOG version is highlighted. So it's somebody's old copy that they got. And they seem to have highlighted certain prices. So I'm wondering if they went through it all and marked the cheapest. They have Minok resurrecting for 200 gold. And I don't recall where I am at the moment. So I'm near the desert. Those are bats, I think. Okay, let's take a look at the map. So I think if you look on the northeastern section of the map, you see like a yellowish chunk. That's the desert. There's a shrine in the middle of the desert. I think we're in that waterway going south to north with mountains on the left, desert on the right. So we're not that far from Minok. I might magic carpet it over instead of sailing around the entirety of the eastern part of that island. So let's and I'm hoping this is an easy place to remember. But again, now we have a backup boat in Britain. Okay, I think I want to head west a little more before I start really going north. Okay, maybe we offer these solace, yes. I need resurrection. Who needs age? Mino, 200. I will. Should have saved it. No, we're good otherwise. One place gave free healing. That's what I don't recall. Let's save now that I haven't... And it's honestly... The money's not the end of the world because, again, I can just go do the exploit beneath Lord British's castle. So, you know, it's not something I'm proud of, per se, but I also am like, whatever. Okay. So we made it back. Nope. Okay, so what do we want to do? There's a lot more places we can go now. Well, let's, you know, the original plan was to go to Jailhome. Let's go to Jailhome. So we need to basically cut straight down. Okay, so that's going to be a lighthouse. So does this mean we're near like Pause? Are we way down south near bring up the map. Way down to the south, you see an image in the center bottom part of a ship with its sails unfurled. Just to the left of that is a lighthouse. I'm wondering if that's where we are, but I don't know for certain. And if that's the case, it might mean we're gonna have a little bit of a tricky time getting through this series of islands. So I think we're going to be down here near Serpent's Hold. Just killing these things up our karma. It was lower, so maybe... Okay, so we've gotten to the other side of the islands. So I think, you know what, let me jump off real quick. So let me bring up the map again. Way down on the southernmost edge of the map, on the left side, there's a little like a compass point, but then there's like an island, a foresty island, just right there on the edge of the southern map. I think that's where we are. Let's see if there's anything in... There is. Farthing. All right. Yeah, this was, of course, just kind of dumb luck that we landed here, but let's take a look and give it a shot. I'll tell you, I was a little nervous is not the right word. I was curious what this session would be like, because last session I feel like we really checked a lot of boxes. And I want every session to be that productive just to move this along. But let me bring the map down because I would have forgotten. So yeah, Farthing, I'll show you where it is because I had them. It's in the forest there. There's a little castle. So let's Ultima 5. Let's add a new place because I was not aware of this one. But when I set up my notes in the beginning of the game, I knew all the main towns, and so I made entries for them before I started. But Farthing I did not recall. So let's see what's going on here. Farthing, okay. Let's see who we can talk to. There's a magic door over to the right, which we should have enough keys to unlock. So let's try it. Interesting that it just takes you... You know, let's make the active player Johnny because she gets better prices. It's weird that it just... Let's save game just because I don't know what if that guard was chasing me. Clumsy looking boy, name. Okay, Doofus. Let's talk to Doofus. What's your job, little one? I'm the apprentice to the great mage, Temmie. Okay, apprentice to mage. Now, is that the mage that was in the tower, like in Scarabray, that was pissed that we were in his tower? Might be, might not be. Most all-powerful mage to walk the surface of Britannia. Let's try Britannia. Okay. Powerful? I don't know. Beyond imagining why one day I even saw her nearly kill a giant rat with a single spell. Let's try spell. Beyond imagining why one kill a giant rat. Yes, 'tis true. I saw it with my own eyes. Would ye like me to tell thee something really amazing? Yeah, of course, always. Just the other day, the great mage Teme lit a fire with no flint or steel, but merely Lord Sigalian's spyglass. Lord Sigalian uses it to study the stars. If thou ask, he might show it. Okay, we're gonna get that. Because that's not magic, obviously. That is science, baby. Lord, we want a spyglass. I don't know if we have to buy it, if there's a way to get it. Segga Sigalian. Like if AI came up with a porn name, Stallion, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to be exactly. I think a spyglass helps you. I think it does. Maybe it does what like gems do. It helps you sort of see around you at further distances. Okay. Let's try Lord. I don't want to type out Sigalian. Stars. Nice talking to thee. Okay. Is this Lord Sigalian? It is. All right. Lord Sigalian. What do you got to say? Job. Lord of this keep. Fine homestead furnished with the proceeds from my old profession. Okay. Profession. Many years ago, I carved my living from the seafaring trade routes of Britannia. Seafaring, maybe? Cannot help thee. Routes. You know, I demanded a fair toll for passage through my water. Was he a pirate? The fact that this usually amounted to all of their belongings is irrelevant. Okay, so he was a pirate. Let's say former pirate who got out of the game. Okay, so this is kind of a shitty place. All right. Irrelevant, maybe? Belongings? Passage? Let's try spyglass. I used my spyglass to study the stars. Wish thou likes to see it. Yes. I use it on many nights for navigational purposes. I use it, but rarely now. Dost thou study the stars? Sure. What is it said that the 8 planets represent? They represent virtues. Is that right? I would like thee to have my spyglass. Wouldst thou like it? Yes, I would very much. Use it wisely. Boom. Have to figure out how to use it now, but... So yeah, like I was saying, I was a little nervous that like, oh man, are we going to make some... And I feel like we have. We've gotten a boat. We ticked off at least 1, maybe 2 of the shrine quests. We got a couple of magic axes going. Now that we have a boat, we can get to areas like this and get the spyglass. We can get the gel home and maybe take care of that shrine stuff. There's a couple of other islands. If you look on the map, you see like there's a... just below the Ultima 5 logo in the water, there's down to the left a little bit, you see like a little island with a town. That's Buccaneer's Den. To the right, there is a Moongate island there. I think there's a town there as well. So there's things we can start doing, but I think the next step is going to be mainly focusing on banging out the shrine quest, get the stat bonuses that it's going to afford us. And use it wisely, your interest. Let's try some of the mantra, the classics. Dungeon, ship. I wouldn't mind asking you about the HMS something, but I forget what it was called. Again, there is something here that we could use to place stones, but I don't think it's going to do anything. I think the only one that matters is in Lord British's castle. But again, imagine like, you know, you're playing this game. It's 1989. I'm 14. Huddled around the keyboard with my brother and some of my closest friends, depending on whose house we were at. And you're just sailing around, and all of a sudden, boom, you run it, like, you know, because you have the cloth map, and you're like, you know, there's nothing on the map. Let me go see what's this forested island. Let's just go there and see what happens. And then you discover a castle owned by a former pirate. And suddenly he's giving you a spyglass that you didn't know existed in the game. Like, that's the kind of, like, wonder that... I don't know. In my mind, that's the kind of wonder role-playing games in particular can create. The idea of, like, you just go out there and you find stuff and somebody's making it up on the fly. Oh, here's Timmy. You know, if you have a GM, like, you know, because there's no board, you go anywhere you want. Let's see, job. Mage. Repute. Modesty was never one of my great virtues, but I am actually quite good. Would ye be impressed if I told thee that I can cast a spell that creates light even in the darkest of night? Yes, I would. Well, if you think that's good, I've nearly made things disappear. Let's try disappear. And then to that point, like computer role-playing games, CRPGs, were, you know, like, again, it's 1988, 1989, I'm 13, 14 years old. I get this game for my birthday, and it just creates this massive world. And it's not actually that massive if you start comparing it to like The Witcher 3 or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and you can't believe that games can do this. I know I've got the words right, but I may have mixed the reagents improperly, I think. Let's try reagents. I think it was ash and mandrake, but then again, perhaps it was garlic and blood moss. So disappear spell. Reagents might be ash and mandrake, and it could be some combination thereof, or garlic and blood moss. Okay, garlic and blood moss. Okay, what I want is that spell for light. Oh, I don't know. I've never had a very good memory. Okay. Light spell. Words, because she didn't tell us what the words are. I use the chant. Now, don't tell anyone else. On Elam. Is that the one that makes things disappear? Okay, so we might have picked up a spell that might not be in the mage book. That's, again, more good stuff. I think reagents we've already, yeah. Okay. Nice talking shop. Sure thing. Let's talk to you. Doofus, that's the kid. Not seeing any magic doors. Secret doors. Looks like a modest castle. Bought with modest illegal earnings. Jovial man named Quentin. Okay, let's jot down Quentin's name. What's your job, sir? Cook. Keep. One of the better looking keeps I have worked in. Looking, maybe? Better? Cook. Yes, I simmer us up plenty of tasty dishes for the residents of this abode. Let's try dishes and then we'll try residents. They have to be good or else the Lord will order Teme to turn me into a newt. Newt. Cook. Residence. Let's try that one. A mixed bunch with an interesting history. Before he retired, my lord was a famous pirate. Now, even he fears Blackthorn. But I mustn't gossip. Gossip. Like I said, I don't wish to tell tales, but if thou dost have an ear for gossip, I've never heard anyone who talks as much as my friend Delilah. Okay. Let's see. He's the cook. Talk to Delilah for the tea, for gossip. Right. She lives in the city of Britain. Ask her for some rumors or gossip. Okay. Lives in Britain. We'll be heading back there at some point. Ask about rumors or gossip. Nice. Very nice. May thou never get indigestion. And to you, sir. As someone who gets indigestion a lot, I respect that. Okay, I'm not seeing any secret doors. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's save. Because I'm gonna go by these guards and I don't know if they're gonna stop me. They don't, so I don't know why you needed the magic key. Let's check around the outside of the castle just to make sure there's nothing. Like secret doors on the outside or a dead tree to explore. I don't think I saw anything. I might have just been not looking, but that's okay. Yeah, let's drop a coin. No effect. You know what Yes. Magic axe. No effect. Damn it. Okay. Dost thou wish to leave? You know what? I do wish to leave, but why don't we do this? Let's stop here for now. We got a little, we got some stuff done. It's not quite as long as I was hoping, but it's a little bit busy, so I'm trying to squeeze things in. But yeah, I feel like we got, I don't want to just have a session where like, oh, well, I guess I just walked around and did nothing for 2 hours. And the last couple of sessions, I think, have been good at avoiding that. So thanks again. This has been Black Lodge Trivia Night, playing some more Ultima 5. Still having fun. Stick with it for a while. And we'll keep going. If you're watching this, you've already found our YouTube channel, and so like and subscribe if this is the kind of thing you're into. We're mostly a tabletop RPG actual play thing. We currently have a Mithras Imperative Cold War spy game going, and hopefully if things, the schedule holds up, we're going to be recording our first official session of Symbaroum from Free League. We did session 0, talked about some world building, some general lore. Off camera, we made our characters, and I think we're basically ready to go. So I gotta tell you, I'm really excited about that. Anyway, if you want, jump into the Discord. We talk about computer role-playing games. We talk about role-playing games. Yeah, currently one of our members organized a game of liminal horror that I am in with another member of our Discord. So that's been a lot of fun. A huge fan of liminal horror. If you watched me just gush about it on any of our sessions where Matt was running me through it. Anyway, yeah, thanks for checking this out, and we'll definitely be back with this, space trucking, Lord of the Rings Online for the CRPG stuff, and like I said, Cold War Spy, and very excited for Symbaroum on the tabletop front. So thanks again. Take care.